Hey guys, Mr. Movie. Today we're reviewing the classic horror movie by Wes Craven, Nightmare on Elm Street. It stars Johnny Depp, some other people, and it is about these kids having a dream about a guy named Freddy Krueger, and whenever they have a dream about him, he can kill you in your dream. It's a little creepy. Some stuff I liked about this movie, the practical effects. The practical effects were amazing in this film. They had a fantastic job with the makeup on Freddy Krueger's face. Also, there were some scenes where Freddy would cut himself, and there'd be just green goo stuff. That looks pretty cool. There were many other great looking things, like him like a wall bending when he sees face through the wall. It's just there's many really cool things in this movie, and also the story too is pretty solid. It's an original story. You haven't really seen it in any other movie, so if you're saying it copied like Halloween or something, didn't. It's way different than your typical slasher flick. It still does have the gore of a slasher movie. But you look at it, and it's just different. It doesn't, like, you look at Friday the 13th, and I guess, Halloween Resurrection. Any of the Friday the 13th movies, though, they have a lot of sex. This movie just doesn't. It's like the Halloween movies and this just don't have sex. I don't know if any of the other ones do. I don't know if I really feel like watching the other ones just because I've heard they're not as good, but I don't know. The story is just different than most of your, typical slasher flicks. Yeah, the story was just great. It was there was some pretty intense scenes. I wouldn't say it's a jumpy movie. Like there is some jumpy scenes, but it's more of a there's some nail biting scenes, but it's mainly building up in your head. That's the main thing in this film. And then the acting too is good. It's Johnny Depp, one of his early roles, and also there are many other kids in this film, or teens. They're around the same age as me, but that did really well. There was no bad acting, I thought. There's nothing on the level of Halloween. That movie had some bad acting, but good movie though. The only things I didn't like though were the end. The end just ended weird. I don't know what Wes Craven was trying to do. Was he trying to do something that Halloween did and show the evils everywhere still? But it just didn't make sense. The ending just didn't make sense at all. And then also the score. I was not a fan of the score. I know many people like the score, although for me though, the score was just dated and sounded really weird. I know that's typically not a thing I say is bad about movies. It's being dated, but compared to Halloween, I know I'm doing it, but and I was just saying how they're different. But if you do compare it to Halloween, I don't find Halloween dated at all. This movie I found was a little dated with the score, and it just sounds weird for the movie. I don't know. Many people like it. I just wasn't a fan of the score. Otherwise, though, Nightmare on Elm Street was a good movie. I definitely recommend checking it out for Halloween. I give it an 88%. And, yeah, see you next time, movie fans.